Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you like this camping content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Today we're going to go over a little bit of solo camping I did right at the end of the year. So I got a goodie on my way out. We're going to go ahead and open this up. I know what it is, but we'll get first impressions on it. I got this primarily for when I'm using the Suburban to camp, because once I get the rack and everything on the Suburban, it's considerably taller than this vehicle. I won't be able to reach the rooftop tent without a little bit of help. I'm looking at this though, and I also ordered a diesel heater. I've seen a lot of people put their diesel heaters on these. I'm not sure that will work out very well for this specific one because the step appears to be a little narrow. I don't have the diesel heater yet, and it's only supposed to get down to like 50 degrees tonight. So I haven't, I really haven't evaluated that yet. But looking at this, it does appear to be that the step is adjustable. You can set it wherever you need. And then the step just hooks around the tire. Just like that. Which that would be nice to access things on top of the roof rack. I may have to adjust some things still. I hope it widens up a little bit. We'll check right now. It seems to me like it's a little narrow, and this isn't that big of a tire. I think this is only like a 32 or 33 inch tire. I've got 35s on the Suburban. So it widens. You can adjust it, the width, you can adjust the height, and you can adjust these stoppers here. So we'll set it up for the truck just to see how it works. So I actually widened it way too much. So it looks like it might have been pretty close to correct when I first set it up. We'll reset it, except we'll do it one pull out. We'll try this. Like that. Yeah, much better. So now completely fits, and you can adjust these. If you have anything bigger than maybe an 18-inch wheel, I don't think this will work out very well because it'll be then pressing on the wheels, but yeah, that's great. Nice and sturdy. I'm about 250 pounds right now, so it doesn't feel like it's going to flip over or tip. Much easier than climbing up on a tire. I've already opened the latches on the back. I'm going to go ahead and open the tent up. The first couple inches of it don't open up by itself. So you definitely need to be up here and have a little bit of leverage on it. I'm not going to be needing insulated portion on the inside tonight, so I'm going to take that out and put it in the truck here in a few minutes. We'll go ahead and finish setting it up and we'll get a fire started here in a minute. In this video, I'll also go through about what I carry camping. We're also going to be trying out my new stove. I purchased this on Temu quite a while ago and never used it. Got a set of chairs, obviously. I've actually got a passenger side awning coming, so Going forward, I won't be able to use this ladder on the passenger side, but that's not really a big deal. I think I'd rather have the awning than the ability to hook the ladder up to the passenger side. And I can also tell that this is not going to be big enough for when I put this on Suburban. Because the bottom, or the top of the Suburban's roof is taller than this. So that is just something I will have to deal with when the time comes. So something that I've been trying to figure out since I got this whole setup is what this is for. I believe this goes in between the ladder and the truck. It's got little points here. You can possibly tie it off to the feet of the ladder. I'm going to go ahead and try and hook it up and we'll see if it works. If anyone's got any better ideas, please let me know. Unless I've got it backwards, maybe. If anyone's got any more insight on what this thing is, please feel free to tell me in the comments. I want to say I have what I believe is a floor mat up here, so let's go ahead and grab that right now. The only issue I have found with the shoe bags is that I don't have clips to put them on as it stands, so I may have to remove the ladder clips, like on the other sides, on the back or on the other side, to get that on. Yeah, I believe that this is a floor mat. So this is how I believe this works. I'm not certain. I just took the elastic and ran it around, and I might make a floor mat there. Tell me what you guys think. So today we're going to go over the Zolderin Campfire grill. The reason why I got this grill is because it folds up really flat. I do some motorcycle camping as well, and I plan to be doing some backcountry discovery routes here within the next year or two. So the idea was to have something to be able to cook food on, but fold up and be very flat. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what's in here. As you can see, I've used it a lot already. So this isn't just an initial thoughts video. This is something that I've been using for the last year or two. Within the package, there is the grill. You've got a handle that slides over there for storage, and then a spike that you put into the ground. We'll go over how to actually set it up here in a minute. So this is simply just a portable grill that you can set up almost anywhere. In order to set it up, you take this with this side down, you put it into the ground, which we're dealing with clay here. you take the handle, it's got a hole in it right here, and then you take that, place it in there, and then you can use it to shove the spike down into the ground. The ground here is pretty hard, so it's more difficult than normal. And then the grill has got a slot that you lock in like this, and then you can just place it on the rod and then set it wherever you need. Realistically, if I was going to cook with this tonight, I would have it more over the fire, but I'm just demonstrating how this works. I do not plan to use it tonight. But what's neat about this is if you've got a small fire, you can drop it down all the way wherever you want, and then you can just lift it back up, bring it off of here. I've cooked sausage links on here. I've cooked what we call hobo meals, which are just like meat, potatoes, and onions in aluminum foil. I've cooked hamburgers on this. I've cooked hot dogs. It does work great overall. My only complaint is for how much money you spend on it. I don't know if you can see here, but the grill itself bows, which is less than ideal because the bow is not down and it bowed up, which causes like sausages and stuff to roll to the sides very easily. We've lost a couple like sausage links and stuff in the morning. But overall, I do love the grill. I think it's a little bit expensive for what it is. I would like to see some cheaper options that's basically the same thing, but this is the only thing that I've come across that fits that niche that I need. Well, got set up, got the fire. I'm just waiting until I'm hungry to cook my hamburgers. Currently, I'm using my FlexTail light up here. It's a FlexTail Max Pump 3, but it's also got the built-in light. It's actually very handy. I fired up a cigar a couple minutes ago, trying to enjoy that for a little while. We'll go ahead and get a little close-up on the light, so I can have you guys check that out. It's a pretty neat little light. Well, pump and light. I've currently just got it hanging from my rooftop tent. This is in one of the lower brightness modes. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a couple of light modes. Yep, so there's your first brightness. You can adjust this so it'll go dimmer. So that's full dim. You can bring it back to bright. Then there's the second mode. I'm not sure if this one dims. We'll try it. It does not appear to dim. It's still got pretty good ambient lighting. I don't know what the battery life doing this would be. I haven't really tested that yet. Then this is max brightness. And it's got plenty of light. I don't have utensils to flip this. See how that's looking on the bottom? Yeah, that's coming along. Try and flatten them out. Maybe the cup in a little bit. Put some cheese. Some more cheese on there. There's cheese built into added into the patties, but then I have some hot sauce down here. We're gonna go with a little bit of ghost pepper sauce. And this stuff, a little bit goes a long way. I've learned mistakes in the past. So these were on clearance at Kroger for $7. They're supposedly Angus. We'll see how this cleans up later. But all that cheese is delicious. Let's go ahead and try them. That's delicious. They're nicely done. Probably medium. Yep. It was a good call. Well, guys, just starting to close up camp for the night. It absolutely poured last night. You might be able to tell by all the rain and stuff around this thing. Well, the rain on the floor mat down there. And I didn't get wet at all inside here. It was actually quite pleasant. And then as everybody, something I do want to point out is that everybody says that you can put your phone or tablet or whatever up in there. You absolutely can, and that thing is touchscreen compatible. So you can actually set your phone or your tablet up inside of that pocket, and then through the plastic you can use the phone, which is pretty convenient. I got some minor condensation. I left the vents down a little bit on the windows, but I didn't leave them down a lot just because it was kind of chilly last night. I think it got down to like 45 or something. It wasn't super cold, but it wasn't warm either. I'm letting it air out a little bit before I pack it all up. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm quite happy with it. It was great. Just got to get packed up and head on out. All right, that's it. We'll just do the ladder now.